They're using page 2, but it's still a 2006 version. Hi guys, good morning. We're just gonna let you guys share the post around a little bit. We're going to go do an update on Brandt here. So I'm just giving some time for the courts to, not the courts, the sharers, the people, the viewers, you to gather around to share this post. And we're gonna go do a welfare check on Eric Brandt. I remember when the jury said, no victim, no crime. Going down.
Have a good one.
Self-care comes first. I saw that shirt. That's great. Me. But it's Wednesday, or it's Friday actually, isn't it?
Yeah, fabulous.
Going down, folks.
It's also on Fabulous Friday.
There you go, Joe.
Times.
Going down.
It's not good. That's right.
Excuse me. Forty people. Oh, that's not Abby. That's not Joe. Okay, guys, so here's what's going on. We are going to this building over here. And at this building over here, we are going to do a welfare check on Eric Brandt. I'm going to watch. We're going to ask them to call. Wait, who's protesting?
You can't tell. It's Amanda.
Oh, that's Amanda. How wonderful for all of you to hear and see.
Is Abby coming? You didn't like Abby.
I don't know where Abby is. So guys, good morning. Hello everybody. I know we're just building this up a little bit. So here we are at the Van C's Simone Detention Center. I am. Mom Jay's being protective. There's Amanda protesting, folks. She's got some kind of funny hat on. So, yes, guys, we're walking in. We're going to do a welfare check. This is how we do it. We have to go through the security system first, and that it may temporarily put the camera in a funk. But that desk right there is where we're going to be going, and be doing that welfare check this morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you? Just fine. Are you all still with us? Oh, you are. Very good. So we're going to put our belt. What happens? I've got so many things in here. So let's go do this welfare check, huh? Good morning. I would like to do a welfare check on an inmate, please. I'm sorry? That would be Eric Brandt. I'm sorry? At 1 o'clock, that is correct. I'm here to do a welfare check. I'm asking for the pod person to do a phone call where he comes up and recognizes he's identified, he's in healthy condition.
Okay, if you want to do that, you are welcome to do a visit.
No, I'm here. I would like to do a welfare check.
If you want to do that, like I said.
I don't want to do a video
On the
visit.
video, you can do the video.
I do not require or request a video visit, sir.
That's the only way you can see him face to face.
I'm not asking to see him face to face. I'm asking for one of your officers to talk to him face to face and you to verify that. Please. I'm sorry?
You're not doing that.
So where did you say Abity is?
I don't know.
I thought you just said you knew.
No. That's not flammable. That bottle's not flammable.
Yeah, it says flammable around
Bath and Body Works spray?
It'll spray it right on there. Stop, it's flammable. This is flammable, can't come in.
Yes, we are the court of public opinion. And this officer has a phone number here at the station, and their job includes doing welfare checks for inmates, detainees. So guys, yes, we are just hanging out here waiting for this guy to get off the phone. And as soon as I get back to this, we'll tell you that there's a whole series and slew of things that are going on. We are currently missing one Liberty Freak TV has disappeared to the never knowns. This is Miss Karen Sodaro, infamous, who pled not guilty today to assault on whom?
No, it's obstructing government operations.
Oh, obstructing government operations. Because you were assaulted. That's right. You were shoved by a professional security guard who goes by the name police officer, it turns out, who has full skills and training as to how to protect and embody somebody so that somebody asking the government official a question should not be worried about their health or safety, especially when that person, that citizen, that voter asking questions has been doing so for hours in a publicly recognizable way, huh? Yeah, that would be that situation, which will have been through this process before, because we we've been here. Where's the courtroom? Getting bail up that hallway, folks. That's right. So we're still waiting for Officer Wynn, 1258, possibly. Having a hard time reading that badge number right now. To do his job and to contact the pod, because we're here to do a welfare check.
You know how people can be treated in this emergency.
Right. We want to make sure that this person is not in any physical danger. And he says that he doesn't do welfare checks, it seems like.
They have
He did say that there's we could see him in person if we want, but I've got other things to do and I don't have time for that. So,
to set up an appointment. When's the...
so the update that y'all do need to know is that his court hearing is at 1 o'clock today, and that'll be an initial bond appearance. It will happen upstairs in this area here at 1 o'clock. Well, they may, right? So the idea is that we'll have to be here at 12:30 to watch and pay attention, right?
When's visiting? Maybe I'll try visiting now since this thing...
I think you should be able to visit him today. Yeah, you could sign up to do that right there. I'm here for a welfare check. And so this Officer Wynn is now reading the 311 info book, it looks like. It's a Denver Shelter and Services info book,
Right over to Furman's office.
which is highly inadequate as far as the information that it provides for what the homeless need and help with. But why this sheriff's officer is spending his day answering this phone call is quite interesting. Is that one of you on the phone with him, asking questions about the homeless? So I've got things to do today, and I was here first. And the reason that substance changed 4 hours after arresting. Twice wide.
Just got released.
We got these. Yay! Huzzah!
Probably want a cigarette.
Want to call somebody?
Somebody?
They didn't give you a bus pass?
They don't give you a bus pass.
Oh, okay. So these are the instructions for creating a Securus account if you want to be in the system for a video visit.
Like a table.
You got breaking news, folks. Janet's got a refrigerator coming and a new stove, a white refrigerator, and the white stove is
Coming Sunday.
coming Sunday.
They made a mistake. That was ordered white, but yeah.
So that means we can ask about that, like what's happening to that burner and how to prevent that on the new one.
Well, don't let the boys cook. And they won't slam shit around and break the oven. Don't let the boys cook. Alright. They slam shit around, break
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Wynn.
I have no more comments.
I'm sorry?
I have no more comments.
Isn't it your job, duty, and description to do a welfare check for detainees when requested? I need your badge number or card, sir. I'm talking to him. Well, he should not ignore me.
I am ignoring you because you're requesting something that's irrational.
It is not irrational. It is part of your job duty and requirement, sir. What is your problem, sir? Why can't you perform the duties of your job? I need your business card, sir. Name and badge number. I cannot read it.
We're able to say it.
What's your badge number?
Dude, I'm gonna go over to Furman's office right there.
That's a walk of shame right there. An officer who's not an oath keeper to the Constitution. The walk of shame.
To the toilet? He's going to the bathroom?
Brian makes me piss every day.
Let's go to Furman's office right over there.
Where is it?
It's over here, I'll show you.
This one right here? Oh. Good morning. I'm well. How are you doing today? I'd like to file a complaint, please. Sheriff, officer, whatever, Wynn, that's sitting outside in the box, is refusing to do a welfare check on an inmate.
Okay.
And we need that, he's refusing, so we need to talk to the sergeant or
Okay. May I ask?
Mr. Furman to get this welfare
He's
check
in a
on this.
meeting.
Okay. I'm good to file a complaint and be contacted.
Well, one moment.
Sure.
What is the inmate's name, please?
Eric
Brandt.
Brandt, Brandt.
And do you have a seat number?
No.
No,
Let me look it up.
thank you.
You're welcome.
See, I generally get to do those requests, but
Well, see, in the past, it's always been standard practice and procedure to call that box or to walk up to it and ask them, and they call the pod, and the officer in the pod calls that inmate up to the pod, just like they would come in here like this. They'd say Eric Brandt, talk to the person on the phone that's in the box down here, say that person, inmate is seen and is fine, and that's how we know that that inmate then knows that they're being checked.
I generally contact medical and have them go look.
Okay. Okay. Well, for the last year, that's how I've been doing it.
Okay. Well,
And
that's
how I was taught.
And I may be doing this wrong, but that's what I've been doing.
Well, but it's a blessing that you're doing that, to call the medical and make sure they're okay.
Thank you.
They go do a medical check, so, yeah, that's. It's 816037.
816037.
Okay, I will put through
How long will it take? Can you contact?
I'll call you now.
Okay.
I tried to do it, you're standing here, but if you'd like to
Oh.
stand there, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Please,
But it's
please,
not
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the idea is that we, the concerned friends and family, get that knowledge that he's safe.
Sure, sure.
And unfortunately, we've just had some bad incidences and knowledge that if you know too many people, then sometimes you have to worry about it. People get hurt in jail.
Do I have a seat?
Sure. Gladly. I'm gonna enjoy these photographs over here. These are officers who have passed in the line of duty.
Yeah.
And this Norman T. Silva, the artist was Siva. S-I-L-V-A is what I think it is. These are Daniel Stillwell.
Is the newer ones up?
These are just
Oh, they're old ones.
These are
portraits, yeah.
How come they haven't put up the newer ones?
They're in a different building, I think.
that's a good question.
I've actually seen some of these other ones in likenesses. I think Edward Baird was the first officer to die on
These ones that have died?
the job. So, John Osborne, Edward Baird. This is the flag that was flown over the Justice Center ribbon cutting, and was flown at Camp Buehring in Kuwait on March 23rd, 2006. Camp African, Kuwait, April 9th, 2006. The U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, April 26th, 2006. in Camp Virginia, Kuwait, May 29th, 2006. So from March through May of 2006, this flag was used 4 times, and then was given to the Sheriff's Department in Denver. This is the State Directors Award for their community partnership in support of law enforcement's torch run for Special Olympics. Honoring women's first responders. This was from March 2018. And we're waiting this wellness check.
City and County Services, and I had an appointment with Sergeant James Umowski. And I was going to take a look at some of the conference rooms where we're going to put some Comcast TV service.
I'll be right back, Ryan.
Yep. And these are the puppies who have passed, it looks like.
No, we're just gonna do her. I'm doing that. Okay? Okay. Thank you, sir. I promise. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Oh, Smelsky, hold on.
So, for those of you just joining, we are doing a welfare check. Then I have to go to work. Meanwhile, Liberty Freak and Mama J are likely to do a video phone conference. And then of course, court is 1, 2, 3.5 hours from now.
Yes, today at 9 o'clock.
Okay, we have some family members with Mr. Brandt. His speech number is 8037. I'm sorry, here. 037, and he's in 2F, and they would like to have a welcome check done, please. Okay, thank you, ma'am, bye-bye. Okay, it's been called and they will do it.
So, what does that mean? Like, usually what happens is that we get a response.
No.
Like, he's well. How would we know what the response is if we don't get, like, what's the point of us checking if we're not getting the assurance?
That's a good point. I've never had a problem with that before, but basically they will go to him and they will check on it.
And if he's not well, how do we find that out? Would you call me later?
Does he call, question, is he not on phone account? Can he call you?
Oh, I see.
See, that's generally what they do. I mean, the parents, I call parents, family members all the time, so so forth, to check on their loved ones. And then, we put in a welcome check.
Sure. See, then that costs, right? There's a fee for that. We would have to pay the burden of the phone call.
Well,
and the
did you set up a security account for him?
But what I'm saying is that means that I have to be wealthy enough to pay for that contact, right?
Well, I don't know what wealth is.
Well, I mean,
People put money on a phone account so that they can call.
right. And so that's the kind of the point. A welfare check is supposed to be something where a family member can get assurance that that person is well without having to pay for that expense.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Would you like to leave your name and
Yes, I would. I'll be glad to do that.
Here, you can have it, that's my follow-up for the date sheet.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your understanding in this.
Yes, we give a lot of family members, it's very hard.
And I am due to work, so I'm just trying to get this done so that I can
Okay, can I just leave a
focus on my
voice
day.
message, would that be okay?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
If you don't answer?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you, sir, you have a good
Thank
day.
you. You have a blessed day as well,
You
kid.
too, thanks. Bye-bye.
It's a step in the right direction. In the meantime, we'll be needing to file a commendation and complaint card, right? So we'll grab a couple of these pencils right here. And I believe that was NGUYEN 1258. And this is that's not a visit form. That's see, the visit forms are next to the complaint box. That's not how it's supposed to work. All of these are visit requests. No comments, commendation, and complaint cards. Right. We're looking for the comments, commendations, and complaint cards that are supposed to be here. Okay. I see. Well, this is for the attorneys, the official request visit form, but the comment box doesn't have the cards next to it or in it. See how that works? Oh, they're over here. Are the complaint cards over here? Guess what? They're not. Hi, can I have a complaint card, please? No, I don't think there's any there.
OIM, the one that.
There should be a little card for me to put in the box.
Template right up there.
That's the form I fill out and put in the box?
Yes.
Okay.
We're trying.
Okay, so that's really working out well. So this is the complaint form. Okay, let's do that, folks. Would you be interested in filling out the form or holding the camera for me? Would you be interested in holding the camera while I fill out the form?
I don't think she could do that.
So I'm gonna file a complaint here.
Why are you
Today
filing a
is
complaint?
5/31/19.
Can you tell the viewers why you're?
Well, I think the viewers are pretty familiar, but if anybody just came up,
Yeah.
the process and procedure for walking up to this box right here, this cage, and saying I need to do a welfare check on an inmate, a detainee, is that they're supposed to pick up the phone, call the pod, have the person, the officer in the pod, call the inmate. They walk up to the box, up to the officer, and they're like, "Yes, doing a welfare check on you. You okay?" And they say yes, and then the officer, the sheriff down here says, looks at the person that's the family member that's asking and saying, "Yep, they just said they're okay," right? And that's a welfare check. But all these viewers just got to hang out and see that
What a bluish bag is like.
what a blues bag is like, right? And then no, put my address on there. So yeah, we're trying to keep the phone numbers and stuff off of there, right? And the date of the incident was 5/31/19. What time is it? It's 9:15 is when it happened, 10 minutes ago or so. And that happened at the NC's, and that was NGUYEN 1258. And yes, there's a video of the incident. And let's see, the back side is a description of what happened. The officer, no. When you do your job correctly and you honor the Constitution, you get to call the officer. Otherwise, you might be called Mr. MGYUEN, sitting in
You're lefty.
the box, yes. Refused to perform his duty to do a welfare check
When asked.
on an inmate upon request. Retraining and official welfare check process to be established. It's time we stop fucking around with this shit, people.
Now what are you gonna turn it into, him?
No! Although it would have been really fun to make him get the papers so that I could actually file the complaint. Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this here. I want you guys to see this. This is real interesting. See that? It looks like there's tape over this box.
Oh yeah, like it's covered, right?
Like it's covered, like we don't let you use this box, but it doesn't say complaints on it, right? So we're not gonna use that box. We're gonna go all the way over here where we take. Yeah,
Brandt. My last name is Whitman.
and this is the comments, commendations, and complaints box. And you'd think that there'd be some comments, commendation, and complaint cards in the slot right here. Look at that, I pulled the pencil out. It's an old school stubby. It's got an eraser. See how dangerous that is? They put all of them upright. So you stab yourself when you grab a pencil. Isn't that considerate and thoughtful of them? It's so safe. They're always worried about our safety.
And they're always concerned for their own when they always have all the guns.
Yeah, if they spend more time reading the books than they do the target range, they'd have some knowledge of how to do their job.
Snow today or something?
Huh? I gotta be seen in the morning before 8 o'clock when I'm riding my bike. So I want to, bright colors. Maybe tomorrow we'll wear a yellow vest or something.
Yeah.
Yes, you watch me put my belt on. Thank you. So where are we? We're on an update on this. The phone was made. The lady's gonna call me back.
What is that, bright dirty?
Bright dirty. It's rustic. Negative, Ghost Rider. Oh, Ghost Rider's not here. For those of you who didn't know, that's the other man in charge. That's the real Michael Whitman.
Actual.
I'm gonna need a
Actual.
piece of paper and a pen. No.
Use the other part of the complaint form.
We are here checking on Mr. Eric Brandt.
Okay, I'll take this back. So hopefully somebody else goes live because there's 147 people watching and I'm going to work. Okay, so that's the Liberty Freak. 152 people. I haven't had this many people in a while. All right, that's my phone. Going out into the world today. I'm headed to the office to do payroll. We will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, counselor, for hanging out and participating with us. She loves it when we call her counselor. Yes, 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 yes. All right, this is the dirty work, folks. That's the bail office, by the way, if you need to bail somebody out. And this is where they're going to be doing the phone call later. Right, Joe?
In the box.
No. Actually, it's really interesting because you don't want to put a complaint in this one because even though it looks like a complaint box, there's tape over it because it doesn't say complaints on it. So this is the form right here. This is the independent monitors form, and that's who gets the complaints. Yeah, isn't that nice? So here we are recording in a courthouse, by the way, folks. Don't forget that's another reality of our world. So, okay.
Yep.
Yes, okay. So
Karen's up there now.
So they're gonna probably be shutting American early. I'm out. I gotta go. Love you all. And have a great day, guys. You too. So you guys can come down at 12 o'clock or earlier and hang out for the day if you want to join us.
I'm zipping your bag up.
Oh, thank you. Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Hey, Brian. Before I go around, he's in the very end on the phone and take a picture of Eric on the screen right there. Out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He's right there on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
corner.
Oh, I might be able to do that. We'll see. Okay, thanks. Exploit the system. to the best way possible. Okay. So, that's the update, folks. Court's at 11. I'm getting hollered at over here. Look at that. What's up, guys? So we're trying to see if there's a way to see in there, but you can't. You can't.
We met recently before, Nick.
Brian.
Outside watcher.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm monitoring you right now.
That's awesome, folks. It's the second time in about a week because Bruce saw us on Friday last week at the accident at the train station where Eric was at the train accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're inside now. They're going to be doing a court date at 1 o'clock or something for them.
Yeah, I just came from St. James. I did a walk by. The same 2 officers are sitting right out front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I already posted it to my site, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah,
man.
just sitting there
And what
just
site is that?
Dark Side Watcher Media.
Okay, Dark Side Watcher Media. Go check today's pass through. Look, Amanda's out here barking about the mayor and all kinds of shit. All right, guys. Got to go to work. Got to see. Oh, yeah, we'll see you, man. Thank you. Look at that. He's even got a fuck the cops button on that bag. I like it. One last shot before we go. And that is... not video. You're being connected. Please wait, it says. So we'll give them a minute to wait. You hear this? Vancy Simeone Detention Center. Kemper was the mayor when this was created. Now he's former governor of the state. Dennis Gallagher, auditor. He's a really powerful person in the city of Denver. Yeah. There's the architects and everything else. And just can't see what's going on in there. They're waiting for Brandt. I can't stick around, folks. I gotta go. Love you. Go to Liberty Free TV. Dark Side Watcher. Dark Side Watcher's recording Amanda too, I think. Have a good day, guys.